This is Hellwell Bay, just outside Watchet. There's the railway down there with the rusty rails. The tide is well and truly out now. But this is well known by railway enthusiasts as a good viewpoint to film the trains. That's normally done just on this corner, but because so few people have been doing that now, the undergrowth has grown up and you can't get to that edge so easily. This is a normal viewpoint to film the trains. I think we all down and have a closer look at the halt now, which hasn't been used for a while. I can see the grass beyond the building there, which is normally kept down quite low by mowing. It's quite long. Right, we're just approaching the entrance here. Nothing at all on the timetable board. And this is the walkway down to the platform. As you can see, overgrown. Gosh, looks as though I might even have to force my way through here. Never seen it like this before. Huh. Mm-hmm. The field over there is still kept mowed quite nicely. But there's a little path back down towards the farm down there. That's probably overgrown too, but we'll see. With it being overgrown, there's quite an interesting variety in the colourings here now. Huh? Butterflies flitting about. And look at these delicate little fronds. I don't know what that's called, but it's quite attractive. Never gets the chance to grow that tall, I guess, normally. Gosh, some of the hedgerows got quite tall up there. What's it like looking back where I've just come from? Yeah, because we're gradually getting down to a lower level here anyway, so makes the hedge look taller. Nice to see a bit of blue sky appearing now. It's been generally grey earlier this morning. Look at that long frond. And it's got flowers on it too. Quite attractive. Oh, look at this lovely yellow down here. Got a large size. But you can reach up and pull this down a bit and look at those flowers. Oh, it's some sort of wild rose, I suppose. Yeah. Quite attractive. Oh yes, look along there. Normally that lawn is extremely well mowed. Footpath to Doniford, that's where we'll go down in a moment. Look at that sort of purpley coloured growth. Nice contrast to the yellow. Yeah, there's the Doniford pathway down there. Might see how the track looks. Yeah. Yes, you can see that again. Even got a padlock on the door now. Flower boxes to the left go. Nobody tending them or giving them watering, so whatever was there isn't surviving. Generally there isn't a lot of overgrown trackside here. I suppose it looks a bit overgrown in that direction. Some of the ivy there is crawling up and it'll probably aim at covering the platform. This is this nice manicured lawn normally down here. Even coming up over the edge of the platform. Those silver plants, the colour is sort of mirrored in the what's happened to the wood on the outside of the box. It used to be a dark brown colour. It's gone silvery too. So we'll head on down now towards Doniford, down that other lower path. That's been in the news locally. I'll explain why when we get closer to that part of the world. Yeah, the ivy's coming up the side of the building too, which I'm never used to. Those geraniums are doing pretty well considering they've been just left to their own devices. Right, I really will have to push my way through here if I don't trip up on the first floor. It's attracting a lot of bees, this plant. Oh, very popular. Oh, having got through that densely covered area, it's more open down this part so far. Quite colourful though. I think this is Bee Alley. They're all coming down this way because it's a pretty good run of those yellow flowers. Path might be closing in a bit over here again. Yeah, it really is closing over the path here now. Hope these bees don't mind being pushed out of the way, so you don't want a sting for my trouble. There's the contrasting colours of the purple stems, the yellow flowers. Get really close to bees if we wanted to film some bees. Excuse me, ladies. Oh, there's some other people coming in down the other end of the walk. That surprised me. Ooh, where did he was dancing with the grass. I don't know if they're waiting for me to come through. Perhaps they are, first of all. Whether that's the farmer, I don't know.
I've got a video of me wearing my hat.
Ah, well done. It's quite interesting to walk down here and see the undergrowth in the present condition.
Yeah. Well, I've been told, to start tidying up the holes if we are going to get trains back again. So.
Yeah, we don't know for sure, do we?
Yeah, that's right. What have you found? A grasshopper. Oh yeah.
Plenty of bees along this path anyway.
Yeah.
If you walk along the path, got to be a bit careful because there's so many up the other end.
Yeah.
Do you own this land as well?
Sorry?
Do you own this land?
I don't own it. No.
Oh, I wondered.
No. I look after the.
Oh, you do. Oh, what?
Responsibility.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
No, I've been going around the various stations recently to show their locked-in state, and I just.
know, I've seen your video.
Have you?
Yeah,
Right. I thought I'll add Doniford to the story. Of course, you've heard the latest about that car park down there.
Well, I see there's a notice gone up now saying about it being private land and so on.
Yeah, apparently people objected to cars parking on the main road,
Yeah.
and when there's a perfectly good car park there.
Yeah.
So someone in the night took the gate away.
I saw that. That was yesterday or the day before. Yeah. Well, what they did was they lifted it off its hinges and opened it like that.
Yeah.
So the chain was still round there.
Yeah, right. I'm going to have a look at that in a minute because the landowner was hoping it would come back anonymously. But do you reckon it's still there, or
What the?
because it was said on We Love Watch It on Facebook that they'd actually taken the gate away.
No, they hadn't. They didn't take it away.
They just put it into the hedge, did they?
Hinges.
Put it into the
Took
hedge.
it round, so the chain was still round.
Yeah.
But the hinges were off, so you could walk in. But now there's a sign gone off up about being private land. And,
Yes, I believe the council used to rent it so that people could use the car park.
yeah.
And when they had troubles with the thought of the whole place collapsing,
Yeah.
they gave it back to the landowner.
Yeah.
So it is now private land. So
Yeah.
people can't very well expect to go on there.
Yeah.
But it's a shame because it was a good car park for the halt as well.
Well, this doesn't make any sense to my mind. I don't think it's dangerous. I don't see, that it could be dangerous.
Well, I think not only were the coasts crumbling away, they were worried about those lime kilns.
Yeah.
They might collapse on a car. They didn't want the responsibility.
They're going to collapse on the car. They're going to collapse on you or I.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with looking after the station again. There are one or two flowers in the flower baskets still surviving, and
Yes, I know that some of the geraniums have stayed.
yeah, what
Yeah.
quite hardy.
Well, we are allowed now to go back and work on the gardens on the station.
Oh, that's good.
So,
That's good.
Because you've been
That's a
taking
fi-
pictures of Watch It and.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I know. I've seen them.
I've heard that people were going back at Stigumber, and
Yeah.
I saw people back at Crocombe the other day. So
Yeah.
that's good because you want to get it all ready if
Yeah.
suddenly the trains can run.
Yeah. No, I think the problem the railway has is that a lot of the volunteers are over 70, so
Yeah, indeed.
are
A risk group anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't say to people, "Oh yeah, go back and work," because if they're at risk, then they may not want to.
No, they might worry about the possibility.
Yeah.
So I think I did read somewhere though that the risk of getting it down here is about 1 in 400.
It's very well. You and I walk around and watch it, and you're probably not coming anywhere near anybody.
No.
There'd been one death in watch it.
Has there been one? I hadn't heard of that. Yeah.
And I would guarantee that was in a nursing home. I wouldn't have thought it was walking around the street.
No. Where do you actually live?
In Doniford.
Oh, Doniford. Yeah.
Normandy Avenue.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No sign of any of those new buildings being put up yet then around there?
They'll do the Willerton, 90 houses in Willerton will get built first. And then
might creep towards Doniford.
Years before we get out.
Yeah, I think if we come back in 20 years' time, there'll be houses all the way from Willerton right to the other side of Watchet.
20 years' time, I don't think there'll be that many.
No?
You think how long it took to build that estate there?
Yes.
They only built them as fast as they could sell them.
Right.
Several years just to build that
yes.
estate. So, anyway.
Yeah, well, nice to meet you anyway.
Because I got the key to the door.
All right. Nice to talk to you. Bye. Right, we're coming to the end of the walk here. And we'll come out opposite this car park that's caused a bit of controversy. Because the first thing we noticed locally was that, the car park's open again. Because it wasn't officially. You can get through if you want to. Yeah, me too. You read all about the story here?
Like the gate being pinched.
Yes. You can see the danger of people parking out on the roadway here now. Apparently there was no less than 5 parked here. For people to go on to the beach. It's okay if it stayed that wide all the way down, but in fact it narrows down here. 5 cars along here would be dangerous. This traffic does come around that bend. Expecting the road to be as wide here as it was further up. But 5 cars parked there would be a danger. Now they've actually got a definite notice that this is private land and you've got no hope of parking in here. But of course you can, as you always have been able to, walk through as a pedestrian. Because I think in the past even horses have come in here. Well, it was a very useful place to park your car all the way down through here for people just exercising their dogs or exercising themselves on the beach. But some of the other worries that these could collapse on people. Old lime kilns. They look pretty solid to the uninformed. It's a shame to have lost this. Crumbling cliff edge. We'll go down on the beach and have a look in a minute. Because I think there's a report of some more of it falling down over there. Alright, let's go down and have a look on the beach for a few minutes. Oh, there's my other half. Yeah, I saw your car parked down the road, that's useful. I'm just going down now. It's quite interesting walking along that pathway to the halt. It's quite overgrown there now.
Yeah, I can imagine. Right, going down, it's walking back up, isn't it?
Well, at least it's not it's not slippery today.
Yeah, these shoes are all right, I got. My black ones are there. Hang on to the road.
No, you shouldn't be doing that. Not well. I see you're doing it with your sleeve.
I always do it with my sleeve.
Yeah. Well, the pictures we saw online were, I believe, over to the right of the cliff edge falling in again.
Yeah, oh, I see, along there, look.
Yeah. Back up towards Watch It, that way. I don't believe there's been anything extra happening on the cliff. Anyway, let's just go and look at this, briefly look at this crumbling surface along here. Look at the size of that tyre that's got washed up. You wouldn't think that would float, would you? Imagine someone trying to take a horse down here. I think someone did. I think someone did come down here with a horse, and poor horse got injured.
Your shoe, is it?
Doesn't mind.
That's too small for yours.
Well, you can see the tide does come up as far as the seaweed here quite frequently. In fact, even right up to the cliffs, doesn't it? You see other lines of seaweed. Depending on the date and the height of the sea, that's how far it comes in. I don't know, this great chunk here is a recent fall. Can't say I remember it being here because it could have been part of a building up there. Ruins of a building. Certainly you'd know about it if you were standing on the beach and that came down. Yeah, I think someone was walking on the beach more towards Watch It and heard the sounds of something falling and got some video of the dust resulting in some of the soil falling down here. Because when Doniford Farm had more animals that you could walk in around and see, animals were walking around very close to this edge, which is now resulting in a much smaller field for them to walk around in. As you can see, we see seaweed right up to this point. No danger today, though. It's not due in till about 5 o'clock. It's about 1 o'clock now. Yeah, you can see the fence posts lying flat on the ground now, so any animals in that field would run the risk of falling over here. Interesting that there's bits of ironwork actually being revealed now down underneath the soil. Makes you wonder if some of that soil was tipped there sometime. The mind boggles. What was this at one time? Looks like some kind of drum on a spindle. Probably been covered over for years up in the cliff here. Other people are bringing their dogs down here now. Anyway, I think that'll be it, don't you, for the walk? Or do you want to go even further?
Well, that was a mile. How far did you walk? Probably 500 yards.
A lot further than you, I saw
500
you.
yards, probably just up that little bit. I went right up to Haven nearly.
Wow.
I know you can't keep up with me now. It's very sad.
Very sad situation.
Practice, that's what it is.
You reckon? Bye bye, Maui.
You staying there, are you?
No!
Did you say bye-bye?
I did.
Oh, right.
The end of the,
Dinner up here, you know.
it's the end of the video. That's what I'm saying bye bye for. Do you want to say bye bye as well?
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.